This play is a fiction about 7 countries fight each other for the right. Different leaders display different leadership in this period. Tywin Lannister, Duke of Casterly Rock, authoritative leadership. Jon Snow, Prince of Winterfell, democratic leadership. Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of the 7 Kingdoms, charismatic leadership. Now let's see the movie.
You did this! You did this!
We have to leave.
Take him! Take him! Where's his wife? Where's Sansa?
Find her. Bar the gates of the city sees every ship in the harbor.
Where is she?
No one leaves the capital! No one! Your brother is dead. Do you know what that means? I'm not trying to trick you.
It means I'll become king.
Yes, you will become king. What kind of king do you think you'll be?
A good king?
I think so as well. You've got the right temperament for it. But what makes a good king? What is a good king's single most important quality?
This is hardly the place or the time.
A wise king knows what he knows and what he doesn't. You're young. A wise young king listens to his counselors and heeds their advice until he comes of age. And the wisest kings continue to listen to them long afterwards.
Summoned to court to answer for the crimes of your bannerman, Gregor Clegane, the Mountain. Arrive within the fortnight, I'll be branded an enemy of the crown. Poor Ned Stark. Brave man, terrible judgment.
Attacking him was stupid. Lannisters don't act like fools. You gonna say something clever? Go on, say something clever.
Catelyn Stark took my brother.
Why is he still alive?
Tyrion?
Ned Stark.
One of our men interfered. Speared him through the leg before I could finish him.
Why is he still alive?
It wouldn't have been clean.
You spend too much time worrying about what other people think of you.
I could care less what anyone thinks of me.
You know, that's what you want people to think of you.
It's the truth.
When you hear them whispering Kingslayer behind your back, doesn't it bother you?
Of course it bothers me.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. I suppose I should be grateful that your vanity got in the way of your recklessness. I'm giving you half of our forces, 30,000 men. We'll bring them to Catelyn Stark's girlhood home and remind her that Lannisters pay their debts. If another house can seize one of our own and hold him captive with impunity, we are no longer a house to be feared.
The authoritative leadership. He can keep rational even in great sadness. He is goal-oriented, foresight, experience, and tries to give direct instructions. It seems that he is effective. Sometimes he seems grim and doesn't care about others' feelings. He doesn't have good relationship with others. His subordinates are fear of him and meanwhile dislike him.
Our scouts tell us the Stark host has moved south from the Twins, with Lord Frey's levies in tow. They're a day's march north.
The boy may lack experience and sense, but he does have a certain mindless, provincial courage.
Do continue. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I do hope your savages are going to be of some use, otherwise we wasted good steel on them.
The great hairy one insisted he must have 2 battle axes. Heavy black steel, double-sided.
Shagger likes axes.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will be in the vanguard.
The vanguard? Mm-hmm. Me and the tribesmen, on the front lines.
They do seem rather ferocious.
Ferocious? Last night, Moonbrother stabbed a stone crow over a sausage. 3 stone crows seized the Moonbrother and opened his throat. Bronn managed to keep Shagger from chopping off the dead man's cock, which was fortunate, but even still, Ulf is demanding blood money, which Shagger and Gunther refuse to pay.
When soldiers lack discipline, the fault lies with their commander.
Surely there are ways to have me killed that would be less detrimental to the war effort.
There will be no more discussion on the matter.
It appears I'm not hungry after all. Excuse me, my lords.
He is grim and dictatorial and irritates his subordinates. They are keeping away from him. Bad relationship with team members may be a problem in the future.
We can't defend the north from the Walkers and the south from the Boltons. If we want to survive, we need Winterfell, and to take Winterfell, we need more men.
Aside from the Starks and the Boltons, the most powerful houses in the north are the Umbers, the Karstarks, and the Manderleys. The Umbers and the Karstarks have already declared for the Boltons, so we're not doing so well there.
The Umbers gave Rickon to our enemies. They can hang. But the Karstarks declared for Ramsay without knowing they had another choice.
Oh, I beg your pardon, my lady, but they know that a Stark beheaded their father. I don't think we can count on them either.
How well do you know the North, Sir Davos?
Precious little, my lady.
My father always said Northerners are different, more loyal, more suspicious of outsiders.
They may well be loyal, but how many rose up against the Boltons when they betrayed your family? I may not know the North, but I know men. They're more or less the same in any corner of the world, and even the bravest of them don't want to see their wives and children skinned for a lost cause. If Jon's going to convince them to fight alongside him, they need to believe it's a fight they can win.
There are more than 3 other houses in the north. Glover, Mormont, Kerwin, Mason, Hornwood. 24 more. Together they equal all the others. We can start small and build.
The North remembers. They remember the Stark name. People will still risk everything for it, from White Harbor to Ramsay's own door.
I don't doubt it. But Jon doesn't have the Stark name.
No, but I do. Jon is every bit as much Ned Stark's son as Ramsay is Roose Bolton's. And there are also the Tullys. They're not Northern, but they will back us against the Boltons without question.
I didn't know the Tullys still had an army.
My uncle, the Blackfish, has reformed it and retaken River Run.
How'd you know that?
Ramsay received a raven before I escaped Winterfell.
That's good. The Blackfish is a legend. His support will mean a great deal. Stark, Tully, a few more houses. Almost starts to look like a winning side.
Jon Snow, a typical democratic leader. He is a good listener and respects his team members. Before making a decision, he tries to listen to others' ideas and tries to motivate them to participate in the decision-making. The group members also are skilled and eager to express their ideas.
You bring wildlings here, through our gates.
Men, women, and children will die by their thousands if we do nothing.
Let them die. We got our own to worry about. Less enemies for us.
Fear. What?
But there is good farmland in the gift. Land that no one uses now. A dozen abandoned villages.
And why do you think the farmers abandoned those villages? Because the wildlings raided them for years. Cut them down. Just like they did this boy's people.
We've
been fighting them for thousands of years. They've slaughtered villages. They've slaughtered our brothers.
And we've slaughtered theirs.
I will follow you anywhere. You know that. But they killed Gren. Yes. And they killed Pip. Yes. They killed 50 of our brothers. I can't forget that. I can't forgive it.
You were at the fist of the first men. If we abandon them, you know what they become. We can learn to live with the wildlings, or we can add them to the army of the dead. Whatever they are now, they're better than that.
When the situation is unclear or time is intensive, democratic style doesn't work well. He failed to make a decision. Sometimes, your team members will not follow your instructions. Conflict is normal for the team members.
Trakoi. Alla gigessimai, ma vijazri atinarmai. Bosmanha boskal. Anna bobokak sendo trakoi. Anna ogak ieri. Anna kabak sanali erua, Khaleon. Rei ha paresere omai. Hasheri hrize vito bjovi have shivikasgar. Che mori. Imagine Mohari o Quenigin mori. Hasheri Bajira Hashi Sandane. Vinajo Michal Drogo Asaskoi me Hasati. Shira Giviti Hira Savason. Hasheri Manhan. Machine. Nobi Petra gemo vestretis, je dauri gemo vestretis. Daria gema. Doria udroponto sitiman, meri gemi I vestran. Elai astropotistan. Astropot dohe trossa, si rinjo ingoti orzi. Daeri. Hembar junkai otistan. Junkai dohe trossa, Sirinho Incatiorzi. Diary. Cecil Merinot Mastan. Jevi Clenuntis Ixondao. Jevi Clenuntis Gemo Pactot Issa. Jevi Clenuntis Gemo Rigna Laodissi Sosenis. Jevi Clenuntis Gemo Sit Meribelma Se Boteri. Se udrazmi asi. Udrazmi machan daor. Iedereen non machan. Jevi klenon tito porjo grutari machan. Naijot!
The charismatic leadership. She is the mother of the dragon, the symbol of spirit. Her fellows adore her deeply. She has clear organization vision and good at motivated team members to work for the vision. When the team members are under high pressure and the situation is uncertainty, her motivation are extremely effective. Her subordinates always follow her command thoroughly.
Yes, Your Grace. They left it on the body.
They've never killed before.
It was only a matter of time, Your Grace. Conquerors always meet with resistance.
I didn't conquer them, their own people did.
Sepad tolkidosu unagon gorenyagon ponte bulvrusa mossador.
He did not risk his life fighting for his freedom so cowards in masks could take it away. And I did not take up residence in this pyramid so I could watch the city below decline into chaos. What was the name of the man you lost?
White Rat, Your Grace.
I want him buried with honor, publicly, in the Temple of the Graces.
The Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier. Find the men who did this and bring them to me.
Your Grace.
Her team members obey her command passively and lack of subjective initiative. They never give useful help or advices, even when she needs some advices.
In most of the time, these leaders are effective, but sometimes their leadership style don't work well, especially when the organization environments change or the ideas of team members change.
And who are these companions of yours?
This is Shagga, son of Dolph, chieftain of the Stone Crows. Timit, son of Timit, ruler of the Burned Men. This fair maid is Chella, daughter of Chek, leader of the Black Ears. And here we have Bronn, son of...
You wouldn't know him.
May I present my Lord Father, Tywin, son of Tytos of House Lannister, Lord of Casterly Rock, Warden of the West. Kind of you to go to war for me. I made promises to my friends here. The Lannister always pays his debts. We shall require 3,000 helms and shields, plus swords, pikes, gorgets, maces.
If it please my lord, Sir Adam bids me report that the Northmen have crossed the neck.
The wolf rushes into the lion's jaws. So be it. Kevin, command the Drovers Beat Assembly. And send word to Jaime that I'm moving against Robb Stark.
At once, my lord.
It is said that the men of the mountain clans are great warriors. Ride with me against my enemies, and you shall have all my son promised you and more.
Only if the half-man fights with us. Until we hold the steel he pledged us, the little lion's life is ours.
Getting closer to others is a strategy in some situation. When he tries to listen to others' advices or cooperate with others, the whole team member will be more effective. A good leader should know maintain a good relationship with others.
Lord Janis, I'm giving you command of Greyguard.
Greyguard is a ruin.
Yes, the fort is in a sorry state. Restore it as best you can. First build a yard that can spare 10 of
I
it.
was charged with the defense of King's Landing when you were soiling your swaddling clothes. Keep your ruin.
All right. Enough of that.
You mistake me, my lord. That was a command, not an offer. Pack your arms and armour, say your farewells, and ride for Greyguard.
I will not go meekly off to freeze and die. Give it to one of the fools who cast a stone for you. I will not have it. Did you hear me, boy? I will not have it.
Are you refusing to obey my order?
You can stick your order up your bastard arse.
Take Lord Janis outside. If you have any last words, my lord, now's the time.
I was wrong. You're the Lord Commander. We all serve you. I'm sorry, not only for this, for all I've done and said. I was wrong. My lord, please, mercy. Mercy. I'll go, I will. Please. I'm afraid. I've always been afraid.
When your team members don't follow your commands and even challenge you in public, it's very dangerous. You may change to dictatorial leader to re-establish his authority.
And yet, here I am. I believe in you. It's embarrassing, really. I'd swear you're my sword, but I don't actually own a sword.
It's your counsel I need.
It's yours. Now and always.
Good. I had something made for you. And I'm not sure if it's right. Tyrion Lannister. I name you Hand of the Queen.
Charismatic leader is high above. There is a large distance between her and subordinates in spirit. She needs assistance to communicate with subordinates to increase the group performance.
According to the movie, we can figure out that there is no universal leadership. Leadership style should change according to the organization goal, environment, and team members. Hope you are all successful leaders. Bye bye.